Hi friends, welcome to Time to Learn TNPSC. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போற சாப்டர்னா Chemistry in Everyday Life. Introduction. We have studied earlier about the physical change and chemical changes. Chemical change. What is meant by chemical change? Chemical change results in the change of the substance. What is meant by physical change? In physical change, only the shape, size or volume changes. The state of the matter may also change from liquid to gas or from liquid to solid. However, the substance remains chemically as it is. What is meant by chemistry? Chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the study of particles around us. The beauty of chemistry is that it explains the properties of the basic components of particles such as atoms and molecules and the effects of their combination. We can consider all the particles around us as chemicals. The water H2O we drink is the combination of hydrogen and oxygen. The salt NaCl we use in our kitchen is a combination of the chemicals sodium and chlorine. Even our body is made up of a lot of chemical particles. Chemistry. We could prepare soft idli as a result of a chemical change named fermentation takes place in the idli batter. During fermentation, the idli batter undergoes a chemical change by bacteria. While cooking, the food products undergo so many chemical changes. As a result, there are favorable changes in color, flavor and taste in the food. We can use chemical changes to produce certain materials. For example, some of the objects such as soaps, fertilizers, plastics and cement which we use in our daily life can be prepared by making chemical changes in some naturally occurring objects. Chemistry in everyday life. Soaps and detergents gets clothes clean and cleans your body. Fertilizers. It helps plants to grow. Organic fertilizers restore soil fertility. Adhesives helps the material fixing it up together. Cement important material in construction industry. Plaster of Paris used in surgery for setting fractured bones and used for making cast for statue and toys. Gypsum and Epsom helpful to humans, animals, plants and environment. Soaps and detergents. Bathing soap and washing detergents are kinds of soaps which we use in our daily life. In addition to this, we use washing powder to remove strong stains on the clothes. The detergent molecules have two sides. One side water loving, other water hating. Water hating goes and joins with dirt and oil in the cloth, while the water love joins with the water molecules. When you agitate the cloth, the dirt is surrounded by many molecules and is taken away from the cloth. The cloth becomes clean and the dirt surrounded by the detergent molecules float in the water, making it dirty. Soaps. How soaps clean clothes? Dirt, fabric, soap molecules. Fertilizers. Apart from water, sunlight and air, certain nutrients are also needed for the growth of plants. We know that the plants get their nutrients from the soil. Nitrogen N, phosphorus P and potassium K are the three important nutrients among the various nutrients needed for the growth of the plants. These three are called as principal nutrients. The table given below depicts the quantity of elements absorbed by certain common plants. Crop yield per hectare nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Rice 2240 nitrogen kg, 34 kg, 22 kg phosphorus, 67 kg potassium. Corn 2016 36 kg nitrogen, 20 kg phosphorus, 39 kg potassium. Sugar cane 67,200 90 kg nitrogen, 17 kg phosphorus, 202 kg potassium. Groundnut 1904 78 kg nitrogen, 22 kg phosphorus, 45 kg potassium. Fertilizers are organic or inorganic material that we add to soil to provide one or more nutrients to the soil. Fertilizers given to plants can be classified into two. They are organic and inorganic fertilizers. Organic fertilizers. Organic fertilizers containing only plant or animal based materials or those synthesized by microorganisms are called organic fertilizers. These fertilizers can be prepared easily. These type of fertilizers are economical. Example, vermicompost, compost. Inorganic fertilizers. The fertilizers prepared by using natural elements by making them undergo chemical changes in the factories are called inorganic fertilizers. Example, urea, ammonium, sulfate and superphosphate. The table given below lists the nutrients in inorganic fertilizers. Name of the fertilizers: nitrogen percentage, phosphorus percentage and potassium percentage. Urea 46% nitrogen, 0% phosphorus, 0% potassium. Superphosphate 0% nitrogen, 8 to 9% phosphorus, 0% potassium. Ammonium sulfate 21% nitrogen, 0% phosphorus, 0% potassium. Potassium nitrate 13% nitrogen, 0% phosphorus, 44% potassium. Do you know earthworms take organic waste as food and produce compost casting? So earthworms are known as farmers' friends because of the multitude of services they provide to improve soil health and consequently plant health. Cement. In ancient period, the houses were constructed by using the mixture of lime, sand and wood. At present, the people are widely using the cement for the construction of houses, dams and bridges. The cement is manufactured by crushing of naturally occurring minerals such as lime, clay and gypsum through milling process. Cement becomes hardened when it is mixed with water. Gypsum play an important role in controlling the rate of hardening of the cement. During the cement manufacturing process, a small amount of gypsum is added at the final grinding process. Gypsum is added to the control of the setting of cement. Do you know? In 1824, Joseph Aspdin invented Portland cement by burning finely ground chalk and clay in a kiln. It was named Portland cement because it resembled the high quality building stones found in Portland, England. Uses of cement. Cement is used as a mortar, concrete and reinforced cement concrete. Mortar. Mortar is a paste of cement and sand mixed with water. In houses, mortar is used to bind building blocks for constructing walls, to apply coating over them and to lay floor. Concrete. Concrete is a mixture of cement, sand and gravel. It is used in the construction of buildings, bridges and dams. Reinforced cement concrete. Reinforced cement concrete is a composition material by mixing iron mesh with cement. This is very strong and firm. It is used in the construction of dams, bridges, centering works in houses and construction of pillars. Huge water tanks, water pipes and drainages are built with this. Gypsum is a soft, white or grey, naturally available mineral. The chemical name of gypsum is calcium sulfate dihydrate. The molecular formula of gypsum is CaSO4.2H2O. Uses. Used as fertilizers. Used in the process of making cement. In the process of making plaster of Paris. Epsom. Epsom salt is a magnesium sulfate hydrate. The molecular formula of Epsom is MgSO4 7H2O. It offers a wide range of uses. Eases stress and relaxes the body. Helps muscle and nerves function properly. Medicine for skin problems. Improving plant growth in agriculture. Plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris consists of fine white powder, calcium sulfate hemihydrate. The molecular formula of plaster Paris is CaSO4.1/2H2O. known since ancient times. Plaster of Paris is also because of its preparation from the abundant gypsum found near Paris, capital of France. Plaster of Paris is prepared by heating gypsum, where it gets partially dehydrated. Uses in making blackwood chalks, in surgery for setting fractured bones, for making gas for statues and toys, in construction of industry. Phenol. Phenol is a carbolic acid of an organic compound. It is a necessary ingredient for preparing variety of phenol products. The molecular formula of phenol is C6H5OH. It is a weak acid. It is a volatile white crystalline powder. It is a colorless solution but changes into red in the presence of dust. It irritates when exposed on human skin. It is widely used for industrial purposes. Phenol itself is used in low concentration in mouthwash and as a disinfectant in household cleaners. Phenol used as a surgical antiseptic since it kills microorganisms. Adhesives. The paste-like substance is called adhesive. It is commonly known as glue, mucilage, or paste substance applied to one surface or both of the surfaces of two separate items that binds them together and resist their separation are called adhesives. Adhesives are substances that are used to join two or more components together through attractive forces acting across the interfaces. Types of adhesives. There are two kinds of adhesives. One is natural made from starch and the another one is artificial made from chemicals. The one is used in punch shop in an artificial adhesive. Artificial adhesive may be classified in a variety of ways depending on their utilities. Their forms are paste, liquid, film, pellets, tape. It is used in various conditions such as hot, melt, reactive, hot melt, thermosetting, pressure sensitive and contact. Points to remember. Soaps are prepared by heating the mixture of olive oil, animal fat and concentrated sodium hydroxide solution. Fertilizer facilitates growth of plants. Vermicompost has high nutrient benefits and is useful for sustaining the land fertility. Cement is manufactured by using lime, clay and gypsum. Plaster of Paris is used to fix bone fractures. Diluted phenol used as a cleaner, disinfectant and mouthwash. Adhesives are substances that are used to join two or more components together. Thank you. Please share and subscribe and comment.